Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So again, going over my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the SPY. As you guys can see, we have a large momentum candle after Tim Rose mentioned on Friday a possible Fed pivot. Again, he is a Wall Street journalist, and we had a large spike to the upside as he did call the Fed pivot in 2020. This is exactly why we had a large spike. I'm going to go over our bullish and bearish case here so you guys can know exactly where we are headed next and what we're looking for from here. Now, before I jump into this, you guys can do me a huge favor. Smash that like button if you find this video useful at all. Hit subscribe if you want to see my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the market every single day. We go over candle structure, overall strength levels, and any key indicators that we need to be focused on. And again, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the Instables, and again, we mention any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, again, getting an engulfing candle here as we are showing that we are respecting the upper end of our channel here and also trying to respect our 20-day moving average here. Again, our 20-day is our yellow line, as you guys can see, slightly curling over. We are looking to see if we continue to curl over, if we do get candles that continue to respect above our 20 to get that clean breakout here and show us that strong move here as our 20 would be crossing over 50 around that point in time. So that is what we're looking for. We're looking for a proof of concept from here to see if the Feds do listen to this possible Fed pivot that, again, Tim Rose did mention, or are we going to continue on with strength to the downside? As you guys can see, we had wave 1, 2, and then we mentioned that our 4th wave was confirmed, and we were looking for a possible 5th wave. So our question is, are we going to get a 5th wave on this possible rejection here, as Tim Rose is only a Wall Street journalist, not exactly a Fed that mentioned this. However, if Tim Rose is right and the Feds do possibly pivot sometime soon, then we could continue on with strength here. So again, very much looking for what type of anticipation we get going into next week on a possible Fed pivot. And then we have our Fed hike going into the following week, looking to see if the Feds do listen to this. In my opinion, our next level that we're looking to see if we can get above is here at 375. If we can continue on above 375 here and we can continue on above 380 from there, that would be our next level for that possible gap up. Again, that gap level is our previous gap down that we had, and we would be looking for that possible gap up above 375 and then looking to see if we can continue on above 380 from there. So again, those are the two levels to the upside. Now to the downside, what we do not want to see is a solid body closing below our channel here for that possible 5th wave. However, in my opinion, if we do continue on to a 5th wave, then we will just have major discounts looking for a possible bounce or reversal from here. So again, in my opinion, it's okay either way for me. I'm just making sure we are looking for that proof of concept. If we are going to respect our 20, again, just keeping an open mind for these two possibilities is extremely key. Now looking at our overall strength here, as you guys can see, we are increasing in buy pressure, showing us that we are increasing in strength. We need to continue on with these increases in solid green bars from here. If we do get a white shaded line, then we could get a possible cool off as we did prior. As you guys can see, we had multiple cool offs before we did have the largest rally of the year, and then we did continue on with buy pressure confirming as we did have our EMA lines crossing above the median of MACD. When we did get that increase in buy pressure, we did have a large rally, again, crossing above the median of MACD as we have increases in buy pressure is the ultimate strength here. So again, looking for that to happen here. We need our EMA lines to continue to point up here and cross above the median of MACD to give us those lights out strength here in the market. So again, looking for that possibility of our EMA lines crossing above. Now looking at the relative strength, as you guys can see, again, we were sitting on divergence, again, sitting on higher lows as we were oversold. And as you guys can see, now we are sitting above the median of our RSI, showing us that we now have room to possibly run into overbought territory. So again, that is very much what we are looking for, is to see if we do continue on into overbought territory from here, or if we do get a proof of concept to possibly hit our 5th wave from here. So again, keeping an eye on our candle structure from here is extremely key. And now looking at the strongest indicator that we have been tracking in the S&P, which is the dollar. The dollar has been very much that strength against the market. As you guys can see, we have been continuously respecting our 50 and continuously increasing in strength, and now we are dropping below our 20 when we just finished closing below our 20 prior. So now our question is, are we on a bearish move? Will we continue on with this strength below our 50? If we do hit below our 50, then we could possibly have a slight bounce back. But however, if we do have a bounce back after closing below our 50 as our 20 is curling down, then we could have that continuation on lower, and that will be that strength in the market and that bounce back. As you guys can see, our EMA lines are curling down. We would be looking to see if our EMA lines do continue to fall below our median of our MACD here on the dollar. So again, this will be our ultimate strength in the S&P. So again, just keeping an eye on our candle structure and exactly how much strength we have as we are cooling down here on the dollar. If we do continue to respect our 50-day for any given reason and we do continue on into higher highs, then that would be extremely strong in the dollar, and we can definitely have a major pullback in the S&P at that point in time. So again, just keeping an eye on this. But one thing that we do like is that we had a large wick to the upside, and this could be the beginning of a rejection on the dollar and a possible cool down, and that could give us that strength in the S&P. So again, very much on watch here on the dollar. And lastly, jumping into the UVXY, what we are looking for here from a candle structure standpoint is that we did drop down below our 20. We want to see if we do continue on below our 50 from here, just like we are looking for on the dollar. If we do for some reason continue on with this hammer candle, again a rejection to the downside, showing us that we are respecting our 50 at this point in time, then we could have more consolidation in the market if we continue on with strength, and then finally get that rejection at our 20 and continue on lower from here. So again, looking to see exactly how the VIX plays out from here will be very key, along with the dollar. Again, the dollar has been the #1 problem in the market, so again, just keeping an eye on the dollar is extremely key, the DXY or the UUP. Now, keeping an eye on levels this week, what we do not want to happen, although in my opinion is not exactly the worst thing that can happen, which is our body closing below our channel here, which in my opinion we would just be looking for our wave 5 from here. Or if we do continue to respect our 20 here and we do continue on higher, then we could get that break to the upside. But again, looking for proof of concept, the Feds have to listen to Nick Timiraos. Again, Nick Timiraos again very much did predict the Fed's 2020 pivot. However, making sure we do get confirmation here, extremely key, guys. And as we have our 20 below our 50, just curling here, only early signals for that possible bounce back. But again, looking for that proof of concept and hold above our 20 as we are looking for that break to the upside. Again, we are overall on bearish momentum on the weekly and the monthly, so we need to make sure we are careful. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts, we mention them every single day in the Instabills from about 2.5 hours before market open. We mention anything that is worth looking at throughout the day. Go to instabills.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout like today. Again, and all of you Instabills that come over every single day and support the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. We're going to continue to go at it and take what the market gives us. Again, Timiraos mentioning a possible Fed pivot. Will the Feds listen to Timiraos, or will we continue on down to our 5th wave is the question of the week, and we will keep an eye on exactly what happens here. And I will post anything that is worth mentioning, of course, in the Instabills room about any comments, anything that the Fed's possibly mentioning against Timiraos that may make the market move. So again, just keeping an eye on this news throughout the next week is extremely key. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.